It works on, it lifts the skin away from the muscle so the blood flow can move better. So you get better blood flow. When there's inflammation, that's, can be a helpful thing. So like kind of lifts the skin off. And then the other thing it does, there's really specific ways that you tape. And often what you're doing is sort of reminding that muscle, oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. Like that's the action I'm supposed to do. It's sort of doing it. It's not really doing it for the muscle because it's not obviously touching the muscle, but on the nerve, it works on the nervous system in that the muscle's going like, oh yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do.
Is it like Ralphing?
So no, Rolfing is like they're in there beating the hell out of you. Yeah, no, nothing like that at all. No, it's supportive. It's not, it's a very stretchy tape and you put it on with different levels of stretch, and sometimes you stretch it really wide and it pulls you in. And, I had to tape my son's knee for the state final soccer game. And like, it's funny, you look at the pictures now and his whole kneecap is like, the skin is all like bulged out, but it got him through the game and, whatever. So yeah, I've used it for lots of things. And, it's not, I don't think it works like on its own without other stuff, but it's a complementary therapy that when you're doing the exercises and you're doing all the other stuff, yeah, it helps. Yeah, I find it helpful. It looks weird. I know. I have to get the black. I think the skin color looks weird because people look at you and are like, what is that? When it's black, it's like it's clear, you're taped. But like from far away, you're like, what the heck's wrong with her? One of the girls thought I had a tattoo. She thought I was like, had a tattoo. That's so funny. I'm like, whatever. Anyway, okay, enough about tape. Let's do yoga. Hi, everyone. Happy Friday. I've been teaching this week on the idea of grounding. And actually, let me read to you what I've been reading, which is by a little snippet from the poet David Whyte, who I know Chaya reads from a lot. She's a big David Whyte fan. Okay, so he says, to come to ground is to begin the courageous conversation, to step into difficulty, and by taking that first step, begin the movement through all difficulties, to find the support and foundation that has been beneath our feet all along, a place to step onto, a place on which to stand, and a place from which to step. I think he says that really beautifully, more eloquently than I maybe could say it. But, the practice of yoga itself can be just a grounding practice, just taking the time to be here to do your practice. But then I think sometimes yoga can feel like sort of an escape from reality. And that's not what and if that serves you and that's a helpful thing to happen for a practice to just sort of empty out and be, great, fine, do that. And that is, it can function that way, and sometimes that's a healthy thing. You need to just shut it down and sort of be centered in breath or in meditation. However, yoga also gives us these really beautiful ways to ground in our bodies, in our physical bodies. So instead of having to escape the body to settle, we can ground in the body to settle. So on the physical level, it means just becoming aware of like the heavier parts of your body, your pelvis, your legs, your feet on the earth, and of just making a connection downwards to earth, like literally just feeling sort of the pull of gravity on your body. And on the energetic level, we have a chakra system. Those are the spinning wheels. There's 7 of them up and down through that work on the energetic body, and they run along this central energy channel. So that channel is called the Sushumna Nadi, and it works sort of like the nervous system. Like your spinal cord is the hub of your nervous system, and then the nerves branch out, right? From up to your brain, out to your arms, down through your legs, and innervate your body. The energy body works in the same way. We have this main energy channel, and then there are supposedly 72,000 energy channels that run from there that bring prana, energy, out to the body. We were talking about acupuncture earlier. That's how acupuncture works. It works on those meridians in our Chinese medicine, it's called qi. We call it prana in yoga, whatever. It's the same thing. It's all the same energy that we're talking about. I mean, I shouldn't be glib about it, but we're talking about energy that moves in us. And so we can also ground that energy by drawing the energy down into the pelvic floor, into the root chakra, which is all about safety and stability and grounding. And then from that root chakra down through the legs into the earth. So we're going to do a little breath exercise that just helps us to do that. That helps us to tap into, and we all know how on the physiological level, breathing is helpful. On the energetic level, it can also be helpful. So we're going to just work on that. I'll talk on that level a little bit this morning. Is it still morning? It's still morning. All right. So take a good seat. Settle your feet flat on the floor in front of you. If you want to sit back in your chair, if you're more comfortable, that's okay. But get your feet really flat on the floor, like adjust your legs so you can really feel your feet on the earth. And then reach down. If you haven't already, just rock a little side to side and pull the flesh from under your sitting bones so that you're really feeling the bones of your pelvis rooting into the chair. And then as you close your eyes, let your body just like slump a little bit. Don't tell anyone I said it, but slump, like slouch a little bit. Let your body just feel a little heavier. Let your seat, your pelvis become a little heavier. Your legs, your thigh bones become a little heavier. Your feet on the floor, a little heavier. And then without losing that sense of grounding, of settledness in your lower body, now start to lengthen out of your pelvis, lengthen your spine upwards a little. Draw your ribs up a little bit. Let your shoulders lift and roll back a little bit, so that the breath can move a little more easily. That slumped position might be good for grounding, but is not good for breathing. So we want a little bit of a longer spine to breathe better. And then just become aware of your breath, flowing in and flowing out gently, easily. And then imagine with your next inhale that you are drawing energy as you breathe in from the crown of your head down through that central channel, down the middle of your body into the pelvic floor. And as you breathe out from your pelvic floor, let energy flow down through your legs, into your feet, into the earth. Breathe in and draw the energy from the crown into the pelvis. Breathe out. Let the energy flow from your pelvis down into the chair, through your legs, into the floor. And just like that, a few more breaths, breathing in, drawing energy down. If there's busy thoughts in your mind, allow the thoughts to just settle, draw down, and then send them down into the earth, releasing them. A few more breaths to just settle to your seat, into your feet, into your legs. And then with your next inhale, draw your hands together in front of your heart. We're going to begin with an Om, and I'm going to invite you to chant a low, deep Om, just a deep resonating sound so you can feel how that deep sound vibrates through your whole body. Just again, helps your mind to settle in the sound that we create. So if you'd like to join in, take in a deep breath. Gently let your head bow toward your heart. And then release your hands back to your lap. Lift your head, let your eyes open. Okay, scoot forward in your chair. If you have some room to scoot forward, if you're already at the front edge of your chair, stay where you are. But you want a little space behind you. And then with your hands on your knees, just start to circle around a few times. Rock forward to the front of your sit bones, roll to the right sit bone over to the left. Just feel your pelvis. I always think of this movement, you know, like when you're at the beach and you take your beach umbrella and you're like rotating it around to get it deeper and deeper in the sand. Like that's what you're doing here. Grounding yourself, grounding your sit bones. Let the movement become a little bigger if that's comfortable. So lean forward a little more, lean back a little more, and then change the direction. So circle around the other way, just grounding yourself down into your hips, feeling your feet on the floor as you rock forward. You can even push with your hands a little bit so you really feel your feet grounding on the earth. Good. And then come on up to a neutral spine. And we'll do a little cat and cow here. So as you inhale, arch your back, lift your chest, lift your head a little bit. And then as you exhale, let your weight rock back into your hands. Let your head release, the chin towards the chest, pelvis releasing down. Then pull with your hands a little bit. Inhale, rock forward to the front of your sit bones. Lift your chest, shoulders back. Exhale, roll back. Let your head release. And a couple just like that, a couple more. As we rock forward, the tailbone lifts a little bit. As you rock back, the tailbone grounds a little bit. Just feel the whole lower part of your body anchoring itself, settling itself. And then find your way to a neutral spine, sitting tall. Take your arms up into cactus arms now. Good. Take your hands, your elbows back, your palms back, lift through your chest. Then as you exhale, draw your elbows and your hands towards each other in front of you. You can let your head release down. Good. Then inhale, pulse your arms out wide, lift your chest. Good. Exhale, elbows together, arms together. You can let your head and neck release. One more inhale. Exhale, elbows together. Okay, we're going to take this into more of a shoulder stretch. So you're going to extend your left arm and hook it with your, sorry, my microphone's getting in the way. Hook it with your right arm. So left arm across, hook it with your right arm, squeeze it in. If you can have the arm straight, have the arm straight. If the elbow doesn't want to straighten, that's okay. And then squeeze in a little bit more until you feel a little stretch in your left shoulder. Notice how your body wants to turn. Try to not turn your body, but use your arm to pull the right arm to pull the left arm across so you feel the stretch in the shoulder. You guys feel that a little bit in the outer left shoulder? Good. Pivot your left arm up, extend your right arm over to the left. Yep. And then hook it with your left elbow, squeeze it in. Try to resist the urge to turn to the left. So you're still facing forward. You're just pulling the arm across the body. One more breath here. And then let the arms float down by your sides and do a couple of rolls. Big roll forward, up, back, down, forward, up, back, down. Okay, now go the other way. Go back, up, forward, down, back, up, forward, down. Good. And then settle right in the middle and scoot to the edge of the mat. Hold your chair. We don't want you to fall off, but come to the edge and hold the chair behind you. Take your feet a little bit wider. And then we're going to do some windshield wipers here. So you're going to drop your right knee down towards the floor. I'm not marrying you. Sorry, I'm marrying you. Pivot the right knee down towards the floor and then pivot that foot back up. And then pivot your left knee down towards the floor. You can be on your toes if that's more comfortable. You can be on your foot, either way. Pivot that knee up. Right knee down and back up. Left knee down and back up. Okay, pause here for a moment. Now we're going to do a couple more. I want you to move your pelvis. So everything's kind of moving as we get those first creaky movements in. Now I want you to try to stabilize your pelvis more and just move the leg. So try to not let the pelvis move as much, just rotate the thigh bone. Yeah, that's it. So just a little deeper stretch into some of those rotators in the leg, and then pivot that knee back up, and then pivot the left knee down again, trying to keep your pelvis level. So the left hip is going to want to lift, right? Keep it down, just rotate the leg in. And one more to each side, bring that knee up, pivot the right knee down. You could be on the inside edge, you could be on the top of your foot, any way it feels comfortable. And then over to the left, try to not let your hip lift. So ground it, keep it down, just pivot the knee down. Nice. Okay, bring the feet back to the floor. Scoot back a little bit so you feel a little more grounded in your seat. And then hold the chair leg or the chair seat with your right hand. Take your left arm up towards the ceiling. Good. Now exhale and again, ground from your pelvis down through your legs into your feet. Then as you breathe in, lengthen out of your pelvis without letting your pelvis feel lighter on the seat, and then lean into a side bend. You can slide your hand down the chair leg if you want a little deeper stretch. Yeah, you can let the arm hang if that's comfortable, that's fine. Now notice if your left sit bone is lifting up, ground it, settle it, reach to your left fingertips. Ground your left sit bone as you inhale, come up. Take your left hand, hold the chair or hold the chair leg. Inhale, right arm up. Ground your right hip, right thigh. Lean to the left any amount. Maybe slide your hand down the chair if you want a deeper stretch, but don't uproot that right thigh bone, your right sit bone. Keep it down, reach to the fingertips. Good. Inhale and come on up. All right. Slide your right leg out in front of you. I'm not sure if you guys can see on the video. I'm like in the fireplace here. Stretch your right leg out in front. You can be holding the chair if you need balance, or you can have your hands on your thighs if that's more comfortable. And then we're going to just point and flex. Stretch your leg as straight as you can. And then stretch your toes down towards the floor. And then pull your toes back a lot. And then stretch your toes down towards the floor and pull it back. And one more time, toes down and take it up. Good. Then circle your ankle. So roll around on the heel. Circle one way. Get as big a circle, like as much movement through the ankle as you can. Feeling a stretch in the bottom of the foot and the calf as you lift up, a stretch in the top of the foot as you come forward. Next time your foot is flexed, hold there. And then you can stay holding onto the chair if you feel more stable, or you can go hands on your thighs and lean forward any amount. You can slide your left hand down if you want to hold your foot, you can, or if you feel more stable, just holding the chair or hand on the leg. Any way you want to do it is fine. Create a stretch in the back of your right thigh, in the right low back. You can release your head, soften your jaw, let your head feel a little heavier, shoulders feel a little heavier, just grounding to earth. One more breath in, and as you exhale, release a little deeper into the forward bend. And then as you inhale, you can use your hands to walk yourself upright. We're going to do one more with this. Actually, let's do the other leg and then we'll do the other thing I want to do. So left leg out, extend the leg fully, stretch it straight, have your left foot on the floor. You can put your foot on a block if it's hard to reach the floor. That's always an option. Okay, point and flex to start. So sitting upright, just point and flex, pull the toes back, stretch the toes forward, pull the toes back. Yep, really exaggerated, and then stretch them forward like they could touch the floor. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, doesn't matter, but stretch them towards. Pull it back, stretch forward. Good, then land into the flexed. Oh no, we're not doing that yet. We're circling now. Circle around. So big circle for your ankle. Come towards the pinky side, go towards the inner edge. Yep, and then circle the other way, change the direction of your circle, circling the foot at the joint of the ankle. Okay, now next time the foot is flexed, hold there, sit tall. Again, you can hold the chair for balance. We're going to hinge forward, right from the hip. Push your thigh bones, your sit bones down and back into the seat and come forward. If your hand wants to slide down your leg, if you want to reach for your foot or your ankle, you can do that. Stay where you feel balanced. Uh-oh. I know I'm encouraging you to let your head drop down, but if that is problematic for your balance, keep your gaze a little bit forward, and that can help with the balance a little bit. Okay, take one more breath. And then inhale and come on all the way up. Okay, we're going to do a little ankle stretch now. So scoot a little bit to the left so that you can let your left knee drop down off the side of the chair. You can hold onto the chair with both hands, let that knee come down. So it's a little bit of a hip flexor stretch here first. Sit as tall as you can, ground your sit bones. Yeah, use another chair if you need it. Then flip your foot. Come onto the toenails of your foot. That's it, until you feel a little stretch in your ankle. And almost feel like you're trying to drag your foot forward a little bit so that you feel a stretch, like you're trying to pull your knee forward until you feel a stretch in the front of your ankle, maybe in the front of your shin a little bit. One more breath here. Okay, then slowly bring that foot back up. Just center yourself. And then over to the other side. So scoot a little bit right. Let your right knee drop down. It could be on the toes to start. Hold the chair for stability. Yeah. Then flip your foot. Be on the toenails. Cramp. Yeah, I know this one can get crampy. I'm sorry. Click your toenails into the floor. Drag the foot forward a little bit. Yeah, this is a crampy one, I know. Okay, slide that leg back up. Okay, I'm going to bring blankets around. Guys, at home, if you have a blanket, grab a blanket. I'm going to bring blankets for you guys in the room. I forgot to tell you to get them today, but I want to do a little thing with a blanket. Here, take this for me. Give one to Mark. Thanks. I'll give one to her. Okay, here's one for Tony. I didn't get, oh, I have one. Good.
Thank you.
Sorry, remind me your name. Remind me your name.
Mary.
Mary. I want to say Marina, and I knew it wasn't Marina. Okay, here's what we're doing. I got, thank you. Thanks. You're Marina. I wanted to call you Mary. You're Marina. Here's what we're doing. You're going to put the blanket. I would like for you to open it up on the floor. I'm going to fold this back so you guys on Zoom can see. So I've got the blanket on the floor. We're doing some little foot building exercises here. Okay, now here's what, it's not a big movement. You're going to put your foot on the blanket. We're going to do one foot at a time. You can have both feet on it, but we're just going to do one foot at a time. And you're going to scrunch the blanket. Like you're trying to pull the blanket back towards you, scrunch it. Yeah, keep your heel down, pull it with your toes. You see how my blanket's kind of scrunching up under my foot? Yep, scrunch it. Pull the blanket towards you. Look, see, see if you can make a scrunch underneath your foot. Foot is flat, so put your foot flat and scrunch. Keep your heel down. Scrunch. It's called foot shortening. It's supposed to be scrunch. See, I got a smush in the middle. That's what you're trying to do. All right, try the other foot. Maybe that was your harder foot. Do the easier foot. Scrunch your foot. We call this foot shortening. If you have plantar fasciitis, this is a really good exercise to do. Scrunch. I know. Scrunch. Like you're trying to pull the blanket, like bunch it up underneath your toes. Keep your heel down. Yeah, if it's on the mat, it's not going to work so well, but that's okay. You're getting the idea. That's it. Scrunch it, pull it in, scrunch it. You feel what's happening in your foot here, that how the arch is kind of lifting up. This is a good plantar fasciitis exercise to do, an ankle strengthener. So also if your balance is a little wonky, this is a good one to do too. Strengthens your feet, strengthens your ankles. Not easy, I know. Herb is making the face everybody wants to make right now. It does. It goes all the way up the calf, all the way up the front of your shin. Okay, so that's a good one. Remember that one for when you've got foot stuff going on. Okay, let's come up and we're going to come up to stand. And we're going to take let me just see what we're doing. Okay, I know what we're doing. So we're going to use the back of the chair first. So you're going to stand, and if you want to turn it so that you're facing, you can face me. And you want it so that we're going to go into a lunge. So move it towards the inside edge of your mat so that you have room behind you to step a foot behind you. That's what we're doing. You okay? Got it? You want the cane? Here, I'm going to put this over here too, in case you need in case you want the extra. Okay. Okay. So we're going to step your left foot, the left foot underneath the chair, like really close. So you're in nice and close, and then step your right foot behind you. That's good. Okay. Now you're going to pulse your heel down towards the floor, and then you're going to come up on your toes. Yeah. And then pulse your heel down towards the floor, back heel, right heel, and then come up on your toes. Pulse it down. Come on up. And one more time. Try to keep your legs straight so we're getting movement through your ankle here, your back ankle. Okay, good. Now lean forward a little bit. You could even come maybe onto the seat of the chair, like lean over the chair and flip your foot over behind. So we did that with lean forward, weight in your hands a little bit, come onto the top of your foot, stretch the top of your foot, lean way forward. Come on the toenails if you can. So flip your foot over. Can you your right foot, Mark and Mary, if you can. Come onto the toenails, unless you feel really unstable, and then ignore me. I don't want you to fall over. Okay, come on upright, step your foot forward. So this was the move. Yeah, too much. So this is the move, just so we're aware. So when I'm telling you to flip your foot, I'm leaning way forward. I've got my weight on the chair, and then I'm on the top of the foot. Again, if it's causing a cramp or it's too much, then skip that part. Okay, let's do the lunge first. So right foot forward, left foot back, be on your toes. You can be on the chair back for this one. And then pulse forward onto the tippy toes, pulse back, heel towards the floor. Pulse forward onto the tippy toes of your left foot, pulse back. Couple more. Rock forward onto the toes. Press back. Last one. Rock forward onto the toes. Press your heel back. Good. Now lean forward. Come forward on the chair. You can even back your right foot up a little bit. That might help. And then if you can, flip your left foot over. Yes, that's it. Stretch the top of your foot. Try to pull the foot forward a little bit until you feel a stretch on the tops of your toes, your toenails. Good. And then release your foot to the floor and come on up. Okay. We're going to use the chair for balance. You can stand facing the chair, stand in any direction. I'm going to face this way so you guys can see what I'm doing. If you feel like you need the visual, then just look this way. Okay, we're going to work on placing the foot on the floor in a really intentional way. So I'm going to bring my weight to my left foot, and I'm going to come up onto the base of my right big toe. Try to have just the base of your right big toe touching the floor. Like, see if you can make your foot do that. Then keep that down, pull back and place your inner heel down. So just the base of your big toe and your inner heel is on the floor. Yes. Now broaden, keep that down, but broaden out to the right. Place your pinky toe and place your outer heel, and then place all your toes back down. And then just close your eyes and feel your right leg and your left leg, and just feel the difference in the quality of how you're standing on that leg, having placed the foot really mindfully, and just feel the difference. And then let's do the left foot. Come on to the base of your big toe of the left foot, press it down, drag back first, place your heel, inner heel first, then go wide, widen out the bottom of your foot, place the base of your pinky toe of the left foot, place your outer heel, place your toes. Good. Settle into your feet. Close your eyes. If you have your balance, close your eyes. Feel the whole of your foot in contact with the earth, steady on the earth, and make your legs feel like you can draw energy up really evenly up through your legs from your feet, really grounding on the floor. Okay, we're going to keep that sense of stability. Take the chair in front of you. So if you're not facing your chair, turn and face your chair. And then recreate that sense of stability. You're going to stand back from the chair a little bit. It's going to be a little bit in front of you because we're going to need some room to come forward and come into a forward bend. So reset your feet. Place the base of your big toes, inner heels, base of the pinky toes, outer heels, all 10 toes pressing down. So the heels are down. The whole foot is on the floor and the weight is balanced, toes to heels. Now bend your knees, poke your hips back behind you, chair pose. Good. Let your thigh bones get really heavy. Feel the weight of your thigh bones releasing towards the earth. Notice how the weight wants to come to your heels. Keep it a little bit in the toes. If you want to work on balance, you can take your arms up off the chair. If you need to hold on to the chair, just stay holding on to the chair. You can go cactus arms. You can go hands to hips. Okay, now straighten your legs, hinge forward and fold. Take your hands. You can go onto the chair seat. You can go onto the lower rung, whatever works for you. Come to a forward bend with some support. Make your legs straight and strong. Let your head and your neck release. That's it. Rebend your knees, look forward, walk your hands up the chair, come back to chair pose, hips back. Good, then straighten your legs, back to Tadasana. Land into your feet, land into your breath. Find that downward grounding, steady flow of energy down through your feet. Same thing again, hips back, you can hold the chair if you need. Balance your weight, toes to heels, inner edges of the feet, outer edges of the feet, all the toes. Let your thigh bones get heavy, pelvis get heavy. Stay here, or hands to hips or arms to the sky, however you want to do it. If you want to work on balance a little bit, then hands back to the chair, straighten your legs, fold over, walk your hands down into the forward bend. Let your head, your neck release, soften. Long breath in, drawing breath energy down to the pelvis. As you exhale, root through your legs into your feet. And then feeling your feet on the earth. Inhale, lengthen, bend your knees, back to chair, arms up or holding the chair as you wish. And then come all the way back up to stand. Good. Step a little closer to your chair. Hold it with your right. Well, I'm going to say it like this. We're going to come into a thigh stretch. So if it's comfortable for you and you feel balanced enough to catch your right foot behind you, do that. If not, just hold the chair with both hands and bend up the knee behind you. You're still going to get a good thigh stretch. So kick your right foot up. You can use pants as a prop. Pants works too. Yeah, there you go. Hold pants. Stand up as tall as you can. That's it. Pull your heel towards your butt. Like hook your fingers in. There you go. And then stand up tall. Yes. Hug your heel towards your butt, whatever that looks like in your body, whatever that looks like in your body. Okay. Exhale, release the right foot down. Get steady on your right foot. Get your foot planted. Feel the whole, again, the whole of your foot touching the floor. Weight onto your right foot. Kick your left foot up behind you. Hug your heel towards your butt. Yep. Breathe, lengthen your torso, shoulders back. One more breath, heel to butt. Good. Exhale and release that foot down. All right, turn and face front. Hold the chair with your left hand. Shift your weight onto your left foot. Ground your left foot. Feel the whole leg steady beneath you. Feel that downward flow. Breathe down into your pelvis. Send it down into the left foot. And then turn your right knee out like a tree. But we're going to do it with the toes on the floor to start. I want you to get the rotation of the leg first. So when the right knee starts to rotate outwards, the left hip wants to poke over towards the chair, right? So squeeze the hip in. Press your knee wide. Stand up tall. Take your right arm up. Good. Lift through your chest. Yeah, that's good. Okay, exhale, release your hand, release your foot. I think we can do the other side without turning around. Yeah, stand on your right foot. If you need to turn around for the chair on the other side, that's fine. Weight onto your right foot, ground the foot. When you're ready, lift up your heel, perch your ankle, your heel onto your ankle. Yes, stand tall. Ground through your right leg. Lift through your spine. We'll go right arm up again. Outside arm up. Good. Release your hand. Release your foot. Okay, we're going to do one more. If you want to work on more of a balance, you can either do the same thing that we just did, or you can slide the heel up into a little bit more of a balance pose. So stand on your left leg. Make it steady and strong. Feel your foot on the earth. Turn your right knee out. And now you can stay toes on the floor. You can come up a little bit. Of course, you can reach down and take your heel up any amount higher onto your leg. Good. Put all your awareness down into your left foot. Feel a downward flow of energy down through the left leg into the left foot. If you've got your balance, right arm up. If you want to try balancing for a moment, you can just hover that hand, or you can go two arms up if you're comfortable doing it that way. 2 deep breaths wherever you are. Each exhale, grounding more down through that left leg. Last breath. Good. Release your hands. Release your foot. Okay, let's move the chair this time. Shift the chair to the other side so that we can, it's a little more balanced when we're balancing. All right, stand on your right leg. Ground your foot. Turn your left knee out. Stay here or slide up a little bit or slide up a lot, any amount. That's it. Stand nice and tall. As you breathe out, ground into your right foot. As you breathe in, take your left arm to the sky. Nice, Wendy, Michael. Good. Stay there or both arms up. Or you can even just hover your hand, right? If you feel like you want it to be close, just in case, you could just hover that hand. 2 deep breaths wherever you are. And exhale, release your arms and release your foot. Good. Do a little march out. Okay. We're going to turn the chair around. We're going to use the chair seat now, or maybe even that lower beam of the chair. So we're going to do half dog pose with the hands on the chair seat. So you'll lean forward, take your hands onto the seat, and then walk your feet back until your torso is more parallel to the floor. So go back as far as you can. Line up your hips over your ankles. Extend your arms out in front of you. Good. And then push your thigh bones back. Extend your spine out long. Push your hands down into the chair. So you're feeling the steadiness of the chair underneath you, the steadiness of your legs. Inhale, look up, lengthen your spine. Step your right foot underneath the chair. So right in between the chair legs. That's it. Make both legs straight. And now you can come onto your elbows. It's a little bit more of a hamstring stretch. If that's too much, just stay up in your hands. You can walk towards the back of the seat. You could also walk your hands down onto that lower rung if you're looking for a deeper hamstring stretch. Lots of options. Stay in your lane. Yeah, that's it, Mark. That's it. Try to have both legs as straight as you can, still feeling both feet grounding on the earth. As you inhale, lift your head, look forward. Take your hands to the seat of the chair if you're not there already. Come on up, bend your front knee, step forward with your back foot and switch your feet. Step your right foot back, right heel down. That's it. Both legs are straight as you can have them. Yeah. Yes, good. Then stay there, or maybe walk your hands towards the chair, the back of the seat. Maybe take your elbows down. Let your head and your neck soften a little bit. Let your head feel a little heavier. With each breath, imagine you're drawing any busyness in your mind, any thoughts that are not about here and now, just draw them down and then send them down into the earth through the legs, just releasing into the earth, steadying you, settling you. Look forward, bend your front knee, come up into your hands and step forward with your back foot. Good. Come on, upright, nice and slow. Okay, let's turn the chair to face forward. Chairs are very creaky. Okay, we're gonna go wide with our feet and we're gonna perch at the edge of that chair. Again, you really want a solid base so you don't feel like you're gonna fall off the chair, but be as forward as you can and have your feet as wide as you can so that your knees are right over your ankles. Good. Use your hands take your hands onto your knees, your fingers on the inner knees, and then just lean forward a little bit and use your hands to press your knees back and wide a little. Good. Okay, now we're going to do some shoulder dips here. So you're going to let your right shoulder dip down towards your left knee, but push your right knee out to the right at the same time. So right knee is pressing out, right shoulder is dipping down and across the body. Then inhale and come up. And go to the other side. Press your left knee left. Let your left shoulder dip down. Inhale, come up over to the first side. Again, maybe take the shoulder a little bit lower. If your neck feels comfortable, if you've got your balance, look up over your left shoulder. Keep pressing your right knee wide to the right. Come on back up. Over to the other side. Push your left knee wide. Dip your left shoulder down. Maybe take your gaze up over the right shoulder if you've got your balance. Inhale, come back up to center. Good. Take your knees out in front of you, feet out in front of you, and then lean back a little bit in your chair, shoulders back, tone your belly. Let's just do a little abs here. You're going to pull your knee up towards your chest and then tap that foot back down. And then pull your left knee in. You can go out to the side a little bit if that feels easier on the hip, or if you can get the leg up a little higher, pull up navel to spine, tap it down, pull up navel to spine. Good. One more each side. And second side. Okay, good. Now lean back a little more. Maybe even take your back into the chair back. Try to lift both legs. Squeeze them in. Yep, shoulders back. Breathe. Yes. Okay, feet back down. Very good. Stretch your legs out in front of you now. Keep your, stretch the base of your toes towards the floor a little bit, press your heels in, not so much that you're locking out your knees. You want to keep the back of the knee a little bit open, not put pressure there. Okay, and then hinge from your hips. Just coming into a forward bend. So you can hold the chair to do this the whole time. You can hold behind you. You can reach down and hold the lower rungs of the chair. If your hands reach, you can touch to the floor. You can reach to your feet. Any option where you feel steady and stable. And you can feel that grounding from your legs down into earth, allowing your mind to settle a little bit. Let your neck soften, your jaw soften, your eyes soften. One more deep breath where you are. And as you exhale, send the energy down to earth. Good. You can bend your knees here and then walk your hands up, come back up to seated. All right, good. Let's do a little seated relaxation. So we're going to sit back into the chair. If you want to put a blanket over the back of your chair, you can do that. We all have blankets now. If you need one, you need me to hand you one, I can hand you one. You can put a blanket over the back so you can sit back into the chair back a little bit. Rest your feet solidly on the floor. Rest your hands onto your thighs. Let your eyes close. And then just let gravity begin to take you. Let gravity take your shoulders. So the shoulders relax down and back a little bit. Let gravity take the ribs. Let the ribs release down into the chair back, down towards the earth. Let your belly soften, rest a little heavier on your pelvis. Let your pelvis feel heavier in the chair. Let the muscles in the hips release, soften, relax. The muscles in your pelvic floor soften, release. Feel your thigh bones release into the chair underneath you. Let your shin bones feel heavy towards the earth. Feel your heels release into the earth, your toes, whole of your foot. Feel all of your skin soften and drape over your body in a gentler way, in a more easeful way. With the skin on your face, imagine that your cheeks become jowls and your cheeks are releasing towards the floor, your jaw releasing towards the floor, your tongue releasing down into the bottom of your mouth. Let your eyelids feel heavier, softer, quieter. Imagine your whole brain could settle more deeply inside your head, releasing downwards. And then just let your mind, any thoughts in your mind become a little more settled, a little more calm. Your mind itself become a little more quiet. Just keep drawing your awareness inwards, deeper and deeper into the depths of your being where all is peaceful and calm and quiet. And rest there. Ever so gently now, allow your breath to deepen. Allow for some small movements, fingers, toes, letting your body just reawaken gently. And your spine a little more upright, so you're sitting a little taller in your seat. Bring your hands together at your heart. And we continue to find grounding in our physical bodies and our energetic bodies, so that even when we are in the midst of a volatile and frenetic world, we can still be settled in a reality that is also present, a calmer reality, a steadier reality that is also part of our experience. I'd like to end with another nice, low, deep Om. If you'd like to join in, take a deep breath. Om. Namaste. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day, great weekend. Yeah. Bye, Zoom friends.
Rachel, where did you get those fabulous tights? Where did you get them? Oops, I can't hear you.
Can't hear you, Rach.
What?
Can't
No.
hear.
No, where did you get them? Where did you buy them? You're still muted. Did you have your? Nope, still can't hear you.
The mic must have died.
Sorry, I'm talking to you. Can you hear me now?
Yes, now I can
Now
hear
we
you.
can hear.
Sorry, I thought you, sorry, okay. I got them online from a company called Noli that I don't think is in business anymore. They're very old. And, but if you Google like tree yoga pants, I still see them around places, so you'll find them somewhere.
Okay, they are just spectacular.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Let me say goodbye to Herb.
Bye, Michael.
Hi, Herb.
So long, Michael.
Bye, Herb.
Hello.
Goodbye.
I was at Panera this morning.
Yes.